Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I got this soft smoky eye with a nude lip and a lot of glow using my Naked Heat mini palettes. So I hope you guys enjoy. So jumping straight in, I've already done my base. Just to save a little bit of time, if you want to see how I do my base, I would leave it in the cards and also in the description box for you. Right now I'm just patting in my bake. I prefer to pat it rather than sweep it because I find that patting it pushes the product into my skin and gives me a lot of coverage, which I need, girl. Now I'm taking my foundation as an eyeshadow base and I'm going to pop it all over my eyes and then set it with my Mercier powder, just so when I put the eyeshadows on top they're not going to move and slide and be annoying. This is also a good way to save some coin, so you don't have to buy an eyeshadow primer, so just a little tip there, just in case. So once that's done, I'm going to take my Naked Heat mini palette and I'm going to use the orangey colour in the middle and I'm going to use that as my transition colour. A good way to indicate crease placement is to fill out the bone in your eye. I'm not sure what that specific bone is called, but just to feel it out and place the crease colour just above where you can feel the bone. Now I'm taking a plummy colour at the end of the palette and I'm packing that all over my mobile eyelid. So all over where my eyeball would move, basically. All over where you can feel your eyeball. And I'm taking it quite high up into my crease. Reason being is that this is just going to give me a nice blend when I do blend both of those colours together. So that moves me on to my next step, which is the blending process. So I made sure not to fast forward any of this tutorial just so you can see how much time I do spend on each step. So here I'm spending a considerable amount of time blending those two colors together, and this is just going to give me the nice transition that I want from one color to another. I don't want to see where one color starts or where the other one ends. I want them to smoothly blend into each other like I don't know, like paint, I don't know. But you guys know what I mean. So I'm using a really nice fluffy brush to do this. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Mix and Medium liner and an eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow as a liner. And I'm using my MAC 204 brush. This is just a little bit thicker than the 210 brush because I wanted a thicker line. And I'm just going to add a little bit of jazz to the look with a bit of, it's not really glitter, it's just more of like a pink, wow, pigment liner. My speech is all over the place, guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to do this voiceover in one take because it's a lot. So I'm just taking my time with this, neatening up the edges and taking away or placing product where I feel necessary. So yeah, I use the Mix and Medium for several things, but this is mainly one of them. It's just a very easy way to make your favorite eyeshadow or glitter pigment or powder a liner. So yeah. So now I'm taking my Inglot gel liner and I'm placing that in my waterline and dragging it just below, and I managed to poke myself in the eye whilst doing that. And then I'm going to take the colour I used on my lid and also the crease colour, mix those two together and buff it underneath where I placed that liner. And this is just going to give the smoky effect to the look. To save some time, I've popped some lashes on off camera. My favourite lashes to wear are very fluttery and wispy lashes, as I feel like they look the most natural. Well, natural, quote unquote. And I'm just using some mascara just to blend my natural lashes with them. And I'm pinching them to hide any indication of fake lashes, basically. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm keeping them quite natural with my YSL babydoll mascara. Moving on to blush, I've gone back to my coppertone because I just love her so dearly. This is like a pinky peachy colour that I feel goes really well with darker skin tones, and it's from MAC. And then I'm going to go on top of that with my Makeup Addictions highlighter to give my face that glow. I'm going to put that on my cheeks, on my nose, on my forehead, on top of my brows, pretty much everywhere that I want the light to attract. And I'm using a very light hand to do this because I want the highlighter to melt into my skin and almost come from within. So yeah, I'm clearly excited. Next, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Matchstick and Espresso, not Espresso, Espresso. And I'm going to use that as a quick and easy lip liner. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with my MAC Naturally Transformed lipstick. And I'm using this lipstick sort of like a transition kind of build up to the real nude color that I'm trying to achieve. Because this lipstick does look quite crazy by itself. You can possibly wear it by itself. I'm going to show you what it looks like with those two by themselves, but I do want to go on top because I'm extra. So this is, oh no, this is what it looks like with those two paired together, but I'm going to go on top of it with a liptensity lipstick by MAC. This is kind of like a peachy color. I'm just going to tap that on top, and then, because I'm extra, I'm going to go over the top of that with a Nars lip gloss. So here's the lip gloss I'm going to use. It's a little bit of a darker peach than the lip gloss I just applied, just a slight bit. And I'm going to tap that on top just to give my lips more of a gloss. If you haven't noticed already, I do love a glossy lip. Yeah, I just like the way it looks. It just looks really youthful to me. I don't know. And then I'm going to blend that with my liner, quote unquote liner. And then I'm going to use a tissue to blot that because I don't want lipstick all over my teeth when I'm talking. This is the easiest and fastest way to prevent that horrible lipstick teeth situation. Isn't that cute? And lastly, with the makeup, I'm going to lock in all that glow with my MAC Fix Plus spray. This is going to basically enhance the glow. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with my Decay setting spray. It's called the All Nighter spray, and this is basically going to lock in everything you've done to help it last longer and to prevent it from moving and things like that. So that's what I'm doing, fanning that out. And then for the glow on my body, I'm taking this Nars oil, I'm gonna put that on my décolletage, and I'm gonna use a brush to blend that into my skin. It's so nice, it has a lovely smell, and it also gives me that bronzy, youthful glow, that kind of like beach glow. I'm just gonna pretend that whilst I was doing this, it wasn't snowing outside, but this will look amazing like on the beach in a hot country, probably not in England, but I really, really do love this oil. If you're a bit frugal, you can basically just get a bit of coconut oil and mix it with your favorite highlighter. It will work just the same. Speaking of highlighters, that's going to lead me on to my next step. I'm taking my loose highlighter, I'm going over the top of that just to give it more of an oomph. And after that's done, I believe that's the end of the tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and you got something out of it. Definitely leave your comments down below. I would love to know what you think, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video, which hopefully will be very soon.